Hello, I'm Colton Obashan, and the company that I chose for my assignment 3, What Makes a Smart Entrepreneur, is Rasmus Munk, the head chef and owner of Alchemist, an iconic 2 Michelin-star restaurant located in Denmark's Copenhagen. Rasmus Munk is exceptionally intelligent, with his ability to identify opportunities. This is supported by his scope of entrepreneurial vision. Simultaneously, he is innovating the customer's restaurant experience at Alchemist, tackling social challenges through innovative business projects such as junk food, and responding to environmental pressure with Spora, a hub for culinary research and development of alternative foods. The experience at Alchemist is designed to provoke thought and discussion, addressing themes such as environmental pollution, food waste, and social inequality.
Inspiration came from trying to do something broader with my craft. As a chef, I was in a time in life where cooking was not enough anymore. Holistic cuisine for me is to look at the whole thing instead of just parts. I think that's where it's elevate for me from just being a craft to be something I will compare to art. It's an experience where everything is important, from the lights to the sounds to, of course, the food, the main actor of the show. So if you came in here and the sound and the light and everything was amazing, but the food you got was overcooked or didn't taste good, everything will fall apart. So it's very important that the food is on the highest quality, that we curate the best ingredients and the chefs know how to cook it. And I think you can compare it to a good artist making the quality of the paints that the person used for painting is always the best. But it's about what's coming on there and what is the storytelling about it. And for me, that's the important thing here. So we create stories and we think about everything that's around the story, from the way that you sit to the temperature in the room to the food, of course, as well.
Rasmus Munk was first introduced to the idea at the behest of an 18-year-old friend that he should attend culinary school, and despite lacking an early culinary influence to become a chef, Rasmus Munk graduated school and found himself with a growing fascination to work within high-end restaurants. He began working at Noma, located in Copenhagen, and the Fat Duck, located in Bray, United Kingdom. It was by 2013 Rasmus Munk proven himself and became the head chef at Treetop in Velhe, Denmark, where he was given the freedom to begin his culinary experimentation, for an example with fermentation to create sweeteners, refining the process further to research new flavor profiles. Rasmus Munk's entrepreneurial history begins in 2015 with the launch of Alchemist, a restaurant with an avant-garde approach to cooking that he coins holistic cuisine, which could be summarized as surprising, humoristic gastronomy, which is augmented through design, art, music, technology, and theater. Alchemist quickly drew media attention and eventually moved to a new property which could contain multiple rooms for customers to journey through, including a large dome structured screen which presented audio and visuals along with their 4 to 6 hour 50-course meal. One of the most significant challenges that Rasmus Munk faced is the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced Alchemist to close temporarily. This closure meant halted operations, wasted perishable inventory, and a loss of revenue for their high-end restaurant, which depended on their immersive in-person dining experience. Additionally, Munk confronted larger social and environmental challenges, such as food waste, inequality, and the environmental impact of traditional food systems, which requires innovative solutions that is beyond just running their restaurant. Rasmus Munk turned these challenges into opportunities by launching Junk Food, which is a project that repurposed their surplus food from Alchemist and other restaurants in the local area to prepare meals for the vulnerable populations, such as the homeless. This was a smart use of people smarts, recognizing the community's needs and engaging the stakeholders meaningfully.
This picture shows our chef Diana preparing the food for the homeless during the corona crisis. My name is Rasmus Munk, and I'm the head chef and co-owner of restaurant Alchemist in Copenhagen. When my restaurant was shut down, we wanted to follow our holistic philosophy and use the time to try to make a difference. We started up our junk food project, supplying hot meals for the homeless every day. When we opened the restaurant again, junk food moved to a new location, closer to the shelters and those in need. The kitchen is now operated by chefs and volunteers. This was all made possible through the support of SAIC Capital, Oak Foundation and Dreyers Fund. We will continue to seek funding to help and support those on the edge of the society.
Simultaneously, Munk expanded the alchemist experience by using immersive art, technology, and storytelling to maintain the restaurant's unique appeal, which showcases his creative smarts. And in response to environmental pressures, he co-founded Spora, a research hub focused on developing sustainable alternative food resources like mycelium-based ingredients. This really demonstrates book smarts through scientific research and street smarts by identifying the future trends in food sustainability and integrating them into his business vision. These smart strategies led to several transformative outcomes where junk food not only helped reduce the food waste of their business, but also increased community engagement and enhanced Alchemist's social impact. Alchemist continued to attract global attention by earning 2 Michelin stars, a recognition by pushing the boundaries in culinary innovation. With Spora, Munk positioned himself and his ventures at the forefront of sustainable gastronomy, influencing the industry toward alternative proteins and environmental conscious food production. Together, these efforts show how Munk's holistic approach redefines success, blending profitability with his own purpose and innovation.
I think there's not enough places in the world that you have a knowledge that I like cooking and on some kind of level can be art. And at the same, we have another agenda is to make the world a better place. So through science and creativity and innovations can we use our craft to help a more sustainable future. So the goal of Alchemist here is first of all to create an immersive dining experience that's try to challenge the concept of dining and what can dining be. So I think we try to communicate through our food, use the food as a medium of communication and in a way express my feelings and thoughts about the world. And I think that's interesting that you take food and take it from just a craft to something where you can express yourself, like within music and art. You see it often that you convey something through your medium. And in this case, our medium is the food. And then again, like try to create an experience where we also cultivate the guest, educate them, get people to go home with some thoughts about the life and society we're living in, and hopefully it resonate with them for a long time. I think that's interesting that food also can do that.
Rasmus Munk is a smart entrepreneur because he combines book smarts with his scientific research and innovation, street smarts adapting to crises like the pandemic, people smarts by building a community with projects like junk food, and creative smarts crafting an immersive dining experience. His journey teaches me that smart entrepreneurship goes beyond just mere profits, and it requires recognizing patterns in your daily challenges, thinking creatively, and engaging your stakeholders to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and impact. Thank you for watching my presentation for Assignment 3, What Makes Rasmus Munk a Smart Entrepreneur?